Hey, what's up? It's Nathan, Miramon, and I'm here to show you a couple baseball pitches if you're a pitcher. First one that every pitcher should be able to throw is a four-seam fastball. It's where it goes across the seams. If you see the horseshoe, just put two fingers across the seams, and then the thumb should be on the bottom where it can kind of guide when your fingers are flowing off, kind of slipping off. And it should go into a higher speed than most pitches you throw. The next pitch, which I throw and a lot of other people throw, is also a two-seam. And if you throw it at certain angles, it breaks, has a lot of breaking movement, especially if you're a lefty and you're throwing it into righties. And a lot of times it'll look as a screwball, and also it'll drop. And if you're a righty, it's about the same thing. It'll drop into lefties, and about the same thing. The next pitch that you should be 12 and older to be able to throw is a curveball, which you can throw it as if you see the horseshoe, you kind of just put your hands along the seams. And what you do is that you're going to break it from a certain angle. You're just going to break it down. A really quick break movement. You should be old enough to throw this because you can really throw out your elbow and your shoulder, and it's really not good for you. The next pitch, which I throw also as a breaking, is a slider. It's about the same thing. You just kind of bring it under, and it kind of has a slide. It's not really a really hanging pitch. It's more of a one that kind of goes pretty solid, and it's just kind of straight across. And then another pitch that I throw is a cut fastball, which is like the same thing as a curve, but you throw it as a fastball and you break the fingers down. And it's kind of like a curveball movement, but it's a lot quicker than the curveball. Also, what I throw is a knuckleball. What I do is that I keep two fingers on one of the seams, and so kind of I have more control, I feel. And then all I do is I just let it float off, just so. And then there's another one where you can throw it with four fingers or three. And then here's a couple other change-ups. The circle change-up is kind of where you make a circle in the ball. You'll probably see from right there. You can see my thumb. Kind of just make a circle, and you kind of just let it float off. And it kind of has a spin to it, but it's a lot slower than some change-ups. Then you can also throw the regular change-up where you just hold it, or the three-finger change-up. Alright. You can also throw a fork ball. I think this is actually pretty good for kids that are 12 and sometimes even under, because it's not really hurting your wrist. All you're doing is you're spreading out your fingers. I mean, if your hand's big enough, it's able to throw it. And all you do is you throw it down, and it has a dropping movement. It's kind of like a splitter. It's a good pitch to be able to throw. Then there's also the gyro, which is not great for a lot of people to throw because it can really throw off your game. It's also what Dice K throws. A lot of the Japanese made this pitch. It's like a four-seam fastball, but what you do is when you're throwing it, you have to move your whole body with it. All you do is spin, and what it does, it's kind of like a curveball, but it stays up a little bit longer than the regular curveball. And those are the pitches I know. So thanks for watching the video, and watch some of my other ones. Alright, thanks.